participants. I, Dr. Abida Khanam, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application, on behalf of my department and Human Resource Development Center, warmly welcome you all for day 8 of 2 weeks faculty development program on transformative learning through interdisciplinary AI and ML application in emerging domain. As we progress into the second week of this FDP, the session are becoming insightfully focused on advanced concepts, interdisciplinary perspectives, and industry oriented applications. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our esteemed resource person for today's session, Dr. Sudhakar Tripathi, who is currently serving as Associate Professor and Head, Department of Information Technology, Rajki Engineering College, Ambedkar Nagar. He has previously served as an assistant professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering at NIT Patna. Dr. Tripathi has completed his bachelor's, master, and PhD in computer science and engineering from IIT BHU and brings with him more than 20 years of rich academic and research experience. He has published over 90 research papers in reputed national and international journals. His area of interest include artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, bioinformatics, intelligent computing, and related emerging domains. The topic of today's session is AI and Industry 4.0, empowering the next generation of innovators and entrepreneurs. The session will cover the evolution of artificial intelligence from its fundamentals to recent advancement, along with an overview of industrial revolutions. With these words, I request our esteemed speaker, Dr. Sudhakar Tripathi, to kindly begin the session. Sir, the platform is all yours.
Thank you, Abhida ma'am, for your nice introduction. I think I'm audible to all of you, please.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, organizers, Abhida ma'am, and all the administrators of the university for giving me this wonderful opportunity in this precious faculty development program, which is of around 2 weeks. Every day you are having 3 lectures, and it is very good that you have kept all the application areas of AI and ML in various diversified domains. And why these faculty development programs are needed? It is needed for all of us, including me and whosoever is saying to be expert in any field. It is required to all of us because this domain is very much diversified at technical level as well as at application level. So that's why we need to discuss it. Sometimes the technical aspects are not too much irritating to us because we all are somehow versed with technology, are capable of learning new technologies, are implementing it through various tools. But we lack, as I have experienced on my own self, we lack the application areas that we can start with our own. Some applications require certainly very large computing power, memory, resources, data centers, data amalgamation, etc., etc. But there are certain applications, at least at learning level, we all can start. And attending these type of faculty development programs, interacting with our learned faculty members, hearing their queries or the issues being raised in between, we all learn a lot. So thanks to the organizers for this FDP. Now I will share my PPT that I have just for introduction purpose prepared. So let me share it and please let me know if it is visible to all of you. So is my PPT visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. If in between anything happens, please let me know because I'm getting my video off because I am attending it from my home because today the office is closed. So I'm getting my video off. Is there any problem in getting the video off? Abida ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am.
No, sir, not at all. You can turn it
Because
off.
recording is going on, no, the PPT will be there, video getting it on. Whenever it is required to on, please let me know.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay, thank you. So the today's topic is AI and Industry 4, empowering the next generation of innovators and entrepreneurs. Sometimes this topic confuses us. We are not innovators or entrepreneurs. We are faculty members. Then why this is required for us? No, we all are innovators. We are maybe entrepreneurs, or we may be mentors for the entrepreneurs, but certainly we all are innovators. Sometimes we are innovating some novel things. Sometimes we are innovating for local domain and different type of applications. So that topic is here. Uh, now, we all talk about artificial intelligence. I think all our respected faculty members knows what is intelligence. So can anyone please let me know what you think that intelligence is? Anyone, please?
Actually, sir,
Beyond the book is definition or anything?
for the purpose, the
Yeah, yeah.
mic is muted to everyone. So can I unmute the mic
Okay,
for the
okay.
participants?
Yeah, yeah, that will be okay. If Yeah, that will be okay, I think. In Otherwise, what happens na, in online mode, it seems that I am just talking and nothing is going other side. So just for that
Okay,
sake, if there is no problem, you can on the mic of all the participants.
the participants, the mic is accessible for all of you. If there is anything that you want to ask or you want to say, you can say, please.
Okay. Thank you. I was discussing what is intelligence. What do you think? Don't go by the bookish definition. What we think, what is intelligence? Anyone? Anyone from the audience?
Sir, when we observe some data and when we deduce something from that data, then we can say that someone is intelligent or the system is intelligent.
Yes, yes, that's fine. If we restrain ourselves to data, but intelligence is not related, although it is data, certainly it is the data, but we can reframe it like this: whatever we perceive, not as an expert in certain fields, as any living being which is having a brain, intelligence is not a proprietary of human beings only or certain experts in the domain. It is proprietary of all living beings to whom the God has given brain. What all living beings do, they perceive. What do you mean by the perception or perceiving something? Anyone, please? Anyone, please? What is perceiving something?
Sir, detecting our surrounding from the sensors we have.
Sure. Environment or surroundings through our sensor. It is absolute reply. What we perceive as a human being, as a brain, as an insect, whatever living being in anywhere in the universe, we perceive our environment through what? The sensors that we have been given, whether it is human being, whether something else, whatsoever it is, we perceive it. And thereafter, whatever you said for the data, we are able to perceive it, we are able to represent it, we are able to decode it, we are able to find its meaning or understanding. That is perception. And thereafter, deducing or extracting or predicting or prescribing or involving our skills of critical thinking, our reasoning, etc., etc. Whatever we do, the capability of doing all this is called intelligence. That is perfect reply from our audience. That is the intelligence. Then what is natural intelligence? We all have natural intelligence. And if you will think that there is a general intelligence, there is a super intelligence, and there is a normal intelligence. You will be having your colleagues, persons who are intelligent in some area, and not you will be saying that they are not intelligent in other area. Like someone will be intelligent in music. They can even hear voices or air murmuring or something like that, and they can find out music in that self. We are not intelligent in that domain. It is domain specific also. It's not about that one is going to be intelligent in all area, then only he or she or any thing will be called intelligent. It is very vast field. Intelligence is general. General means universal intelligence. Universal intelligence is only with the God, that we all followers perceive that universal intelligence exists only with the God. Then specific intelligence in some area, some application area, some domain. Our brain may be more intelligent in some particular application area. It will be less intelligence in some particular area. So this is what called natural intelligence. Then what is artificial intelligence? We all are talking about these days about artificial intelligence. So what is artificial intelligence? Anyone, please? What is artificial intelligence?
Mimic of human intelligence.
Yeah, mimicking the human intelligence in any artifact, artificial machine, we can say. It machine may be in a hardware form, machine may be in software form, machine may be amalgamation of any hardware software composition. If we are embedding or mimicking these capabilities of natural brains, whether it is human, whether it is animals, whatsoever is there, if we are embedding and mimicking these capabilities or embedding these capabilities in machines, artificial machines, then the intelligence that they are getting is called artificial intelligence. But there is a fundamental difference in natural intelligence and artificial intelligence. In natural intelligence, we do the same process. We perceive, the human brains perceive certain things. They represent it, they analyze it, they get its meaning, they deduce it, they reason it, then they find out different type of lying there skills, critical thinking, creativity, emotional understanding, environmental effects, the culture that they have gone through it. They do deductions or predictions accordingly. But in artificial intelligence, there is minor difference. Human or natural intelligence could be emotional enough. Maybe he or she is, or any person is taking decisions based on certain facts that may be correct or incorrect in some perspective, and that may be correct or correct in others' perspective. Like if we are having seeing the news debates, so can we certainly say that one person is wrong and other is right? No. It's the perspective of listener also. In what perspective they are seeing it, and something may be correct or incorrect in other context. But in artificial intelligence, we always prepare a system that is rational enough. Rational enough. That means in natural intelligence, whatever intelligent decision and thinking it can take, it takes accordingly. But whenever we are embedding or mimicking that intelligent behavior in artifacts or artificial machines in any form, then we embed that intelligence in such a way so that whatever decisions that machine is taking, it is rational. We embed it accordingly. So that is called artificial intelligence. We enable that machine in a way so that the intelligently any situation is going to be handled by any natural intelligence system. That may be a person, that may be a group of persons, that may be a phenomena that have been evolved by a person. It should be there. Learning and understanding involves in both natural and artificial intelligence. Problem solving and reasoning, adaptation, creativity, innovation, and emotional skills and social skills, it all gets in that particular thing. Then how it goes on? Does intelligence comes at once? How intelligence is embedded in a human brain? If you will be seeing that any human brain, when a newborn baby is there, and after 18 years, after 20 years, after 21 years, if someone is having additional knowledge of being a doctor, being a lawyer, being a musician, being a journalist, or any profession that they are opting, or they are learning any inherent skills from their parental knowledge, what actually this intelligence is going to be embedded in this brain? What is that fact? through which they are getting these intelligence capabilities in their natural brain or artificial machine or artificial brain, you can say. What is that one thing through which this intelligence we get that is going to enrich their intelligence level, whether it is natural human brain, whether it is artificial intelligence machine? Anyone, please?
Sir,
We discussed the
experience.
capabilities. Okay. Yes, yes, please go ahead.
Experience.
Yes, experience, the fundamental thing in whatsoever, whether we talk about natural intelligence, there is a newborn baby. Can we analyze that baby is intelligent enough or not? Or in the future, he or she will be intelligent enough or not? Yes, there is something. Biological things are there. If he is reacting to certain emotions, you are giggling him or her, and she or he is reacting accordingly, then you can go, okay, he is very intelligent. Likewise. But does that means only biological cells and brain, neurons, everything, and makes him or her intelligent enough to perform any activity? No. Intelligence is not like that. Yes, brain machinery is there, capability is there, no doubt. Architecture is there, network architecture is there, different type of neurons are there. If biologically any healthy baby is there, his each and every neuron is expected to be normal, and in the way God has made it and prepared it to process its computational signals, it is capable enough. But does it means that having those normal brain or healthy brain and it is capable of perceiving from the environment, it is capable of computing something, it is intelligent? No. It is experience that makes that particular machine intelligent, whether it is artificial brain or artificial machine, whether it is natural brain. So that experience is one of the most important thing that we call in our artificial intelligence domain learning or training or experiencing something. To experience, learning, training, they all are same thing in a way. So one thing that we all know, that having those architectures, those modalities to learn, the one thing is very much important. Any machine will be said to be intelligent enough only if it is going through experiences or training. But what type of training? Anyone, please? What type of training?
Sir, supervised
Any
training.
any training. Matlab, it may be supervised, it may be reinforced, it may be unsupervised, or any type of training. As the training will be, accordingly its learning will be. A newborn baby is there. Just I am discussing a small scenario to all of you. Let there is a newborn baby who is capable of moving on his foot, on 4 foots. Now his senses are naturally that much regard. He or she can perceive the moving things, etc., etc. और ये सबके बचपन में हुआ होगा. You all have gone through this. At least we have gone through this. He or she sees an ant roaming around him or her one day. So reaction of different baby may be different. One baby may be going away from that. One baby may be seeing very seriously and avoiding it like that. One baby may be hitting it by his hand or foot, something like that. It keeps on recursively going. When the baby sees it, he puts his hand, throws it, and enjoys it. One day, what happens? That ants get stuck in his finger and it bites him very rigorously. What happens? He or she cries it. So, what that buying is there? One first day, second day, third day, he was learning also. The training of his brain was going on. What he was seeing, there is a moving thing. If we see it, if we hit, there is no reaction to us. It is giving me joy. But on fourth day, what happens? That ant sticks to his finger, his or her finger. It bites him or her. And now what is the training? How the weights of his brain are going to be updated? No. The training that in first go, second go, in third go you have seen. Along with that, it is also a possibility that it may bite you and it may hurt you. The next day, if you will see it, if you observe it, what that the training of the brain of the baby have been done accordingly. okay, there is a possibility that you are hitting it. It is not going to stick to your finger. It is not biting. But on fourth day, in additional, he learned through his experience or her experience that no, it's not like that. Always you are will be hitting it and it will be not biting you. It may also bite you. Then the training is updated. Additional learning is there. Now on fifth day, the 4 boys are there, or 4 girls are there, or 4 babies are there. One's reaction is that, okay, he or she is not abiding, not going to. Fourth scenario, I am letting you know. There is a one baby who once sees the ant, he starts crying. One baby who is going away from that. One baby is there who is just trying to touch him, but very cautiously. And there is a fourth baby who picks his any other artifacts and hits him through that. To which baby you will say that intelligent is more intelligent in this particular context? Or forget about intelligence. Maybe all the 4 baby are intelligent enough in this scenario, but whose learning is more fine? First scenario is that baby starts crying just seeing the ant. Second baby is that baby starts avoiding it or going away from that particular thing. Third situation is that he or she is trying in some way that putting his hands accordingly, but hesitating in doing that. And there is a fourth baby who tweaks some other thing like some slippers or something, and he tries to hit that ant through that. In these 4 scenario, which particular baby you will see that all have experienced, all have trained, all have learned something or not? Do you agree with this or not? Anyone, please?
Yes, sir.
They all have learned something, they have experienced, and their training have gone through that. But if a fourth person like us will be judging it from our natural, what we will say? That fourth baby who is picking some other thing and hitting through that, he has learned in better way and his intelligence quotient is much more compared to all these babies. But this is not universal. In that particular scenario, in response, in activity and response scenario, the fourth baby, we will say that his learning is more appropriate enough. He has learned the things in very fine way and he is reacting. Means the decision based on that learning that the fourth baby is taking is appropriate enough compared to all the 3 babies. Similar thing happens in artificial intelligence scenario. And all these things we do. We make that system, that artificial intelligence system, as our learner faculty members said, that we mimic and try to embed all the natural behaviors, not in perfect way, but we say that we try to embed all these capabilities like perceiving, learning, problem solving, reasoning, perception, critical thinking, analyzing, prescribing, etc., etc., autonomously in rational way. Rationality is one of the most important thing. Whatever system we are building, artificial intelligence system that we are building, it should be rational enough. Means it should not be biased, and whatever is right in that particular situation or constraint, it should take the decisions accordingly, the best decision accordingly. Local optimal or the local best or global best decision accordingly, whatever the scenario is there. We are going to make that system learn. So there are 2 types of learning. Can anyone say? 2 mode of learning, not type of learning, 2 mode of learning. One is static, one is dynamic. What is static learning and what is dynamic learning? Anyone, please? Mode of learning, we can say, although in some books text you will be seeing that mode of learning in batch learning, stream learning, like that. But static and dynamic learning is there. What do you mean by static and dynamic learning? Anyone, please? Okay, let me explain. Static learning means we prepare some data or we prepare some inputs. It may be in any form, any data form. We make a system to learn from that. That means we train that system, we test that system, we validate that system. And whenever our target is achieved, whatever accuracy, whatever precision, whatever recall, whatever other parameters we want to achieve, if we achieved it, we converge the training, means we stop the training and we find our system that up to our level it has been trained, and we deploy it or we generalize it. This type of learning and implementation is called static learning. That means after training it sufficiently and getting our threshold values of performance level, we deploy it, but After deployment, it doesn't get trained. And what is dynamic learning or dynamic training? A primary training or a sufficient initial training of that system have been done up to a level where it could be deployed to the scenario or to the system. And thereafter, along with doing that task for that it has been trained, it also keeps on learning while performing those tasks. It keeps on updating its knowledge. This is more general type of learning. Humans are this type of learners. Human brains are this type of learner. Initial era of AI was like static training or static learning. Nowadays, we are moving from static to dynamic. In certain situations, we are going for dynamic systems. If our system, it is not that dynamic learning is better than static or static is better than dynamics. It depends upon the situation. And that system which has learned, if it is having the capability of reasoning, problem solving, etc., etc., it is sufficient enough to go by that. Okay, how it works, we all know how it works. We perceive from the environment, we receive the data in form of and we represent it. Perception may be in any way, but to be understood by the computers or by the computing systems, it should be in some computer readable form. Maybe it is structured, unstructured, semi-structured, whatsoever manner is there, but it should be representative in representable form. Means we cannot say that we are feeling something. Say we are sitting in some park and we want to build a system of that park's feeling of a person who is entering that park in a certain time. A person goes in a park, he or she sits there and he is saying, okay, today I felt very good. That's fine. Output is there. One person said, today I felt very good. But when we ask the data, what was the situation there? He or she just saying, okay, I was feeling very joyful. The environment was very appropriate enough. It was soothing. This type of representation is not going to work for us unless or until we are not able to represent this data, whatever inputs he or she is saying to us in some computer readable form. It may be a text form, it may be a numerical representation form, it may be an image form, it may be a video form, animation form, any form, but it should be in the form of computer readable data. So it works like that. We take inputs. While taking inputs, we refine these inputs and we build systems to learn from that data. We build systems to learn from that data and we train that system or model accordingly and we fine tune that model for the purpose which it has been trained. There are different type of tasks that we perform from a system that learns from the data. Can anyone tell which type of different tasks we perform or which type of different models we prepare? Anyone, please? Broadly, which type of models or which type of systems we prepare to learn from the data and perform thereafter, after learning or training? Anyone, please?
Supervised.
Yes, that is type supervised, type of training. Supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised in some way we say it, and reinforcement learning, etc. But I am asking task, which type of task they perform. So there are system or analysis. Let me refine it. Which type of different type of analysis or reasoning we want that system to do. So there are majorly three type of analysis or tasks that we perform. One is descriptive task that we want our system to perform. One is predictive task and another is prescriptive task. It is generally discussed in context to analysis, data analytics part, but no, it's not only for data analytics. For any AI system that we are building, these things we do. Descriptive analysis or descriptive task comes under data engineering as data science mainly. Sorry, data engineering or data preparation level. Whatever data we are getting, we are building a system which gives its description. That type of task is called descriptive. As sir said, we go for the supervised training, unsupervised training, reinforcement training, etc., etc. For what these tasks are done? These are done for predictive systems. That means we are having certain set of data and their corresponding output. We are training our system in supervised manner, as sir said, and we are getting some predictions for new data. That is called predictive analysis. Another way will be, no, we are not having any tagged value for corresponding data points, but we want to find similarity between different data points. And based on those similarity, if we know the task or function of one particular data point, so we predict that other data points that fall in the group of that particular data point for which the functionalities are known, they will be similar. And this is called clustering or grouping. And this is done by unsupervised training. Another type of training is reinforcement learning. That means in that case, we don't know the actual output. Rather, our task is not to group the system or clusters. Rather than we take sequence of actions and we try to predict which action is appropriate enough in a particular scenario. And this type of training is basically done in gaming theory or the applications that involve gaming theory type of concept. That is called reinforced training. And third one, that is the ultra top level of machine learning task, that is as prescriptive analysis. That means we have done descriptive analysis. Now we have built a model for prediction also. If we are getting similar type of data, what will be the output of corresponding that data, or to which particular group this particular data will belong, or what next action corresponding to current sequence of actions is appropriate enough without having any penalty. This is predictive analysis. The next level is prescriptives. And now it is needed in industrial scenario. We now don't want only the predictive analytics or predictive artificial intelligent machines or machines, rather than we want prescriptive type of machines also. So what prescriptive machines do? They do descriptive analysis. After descriptive analysis, predictive analysis is there. And based on that learning and reasoning or deduction that in initial in the beginning, some of our respected faculty members say that deduction. So there is deduction, conduction, case-based reasoning, different type of reasoning we do. For prescription, okay, this is the scenario and these are the outcomes of from the historical data. Mainly we train our machines from historical data or current data. Two type of agree, all of you agree with this or not? We do the training of any machine either from historical data or current data. You all agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Anyone, please?
Yes, sir.
We do training of any of the machine either from historical data or from current data or blend of the historical and current data. So when we say that although every data that we are using for training, if it is there, it is called historical. But why we say current? That recently we are receiving these data online. Online means the things are happening concurrently, and concurrently we are receiving those data, and from those data we are training our model in time series prediction, etc., etc. We do this type of training. That's fine. But thereafter we need prescriptions. Okay, I am having this business. My sale from last 1 year was this. I adopted this model. I embedded this type of recommender system in our online platform or offline platform, and I have gone like this. But now I don't want to predictions about only for the our sales floor cost, our requirements, or our raw materials, but I want some prescriptive prescription from AI machine, like I am hiring some human expert. अब इस तरीके से आप समझिए कि some companies hiring some human experts, 3-4 human experts, and ask a big question कि please give us prescription in what way we should perform our business, so that in next 1 year we are going to grow our business by 10%. In next another year we are going to grow our business by 25%, etc., etc. That is called prescriptive analysis. So previously what was happening, and currently also it is happening, there are very learned persons from different domains of that particular business or sits accordingly. The brainstorm depending upon the current scenario, global scenario, indigenous scenario, local scenario, availability of raw materials, global ecosystem, global economic system, etc., etc. Based on that, they draft a document that is called prescription for that business entity to perform well. Initially, it was being done by human experts. Now we are in an era that every business wants prescriptive analysis also. Depending upon what? Depending on the analysis of their own data, descriptive analysis, predictive analysis, and then prescription. Along with that, not only with their own data, with the data and performance or predictive analytics of other similar type of business entities that are existing in their competition within that country or in global scenario. And based on that, they want to make an strategy and want the prescription for their own business to be successful in coming year or to improve its performance in terms of profit loss, etc., etc., in a better way. So that is called prescriptive analysis. And this is somehow we are moving from specific intelligence to general intelligence or super intelligence to do these type of tasks. Now, from 2010 onwards, I think, even from 2017, I can say, or 14, we were in IIT BHU doing our research. We were working on these AI systems, and at that particular time, globally, in language models or this predictive type of analysis, it was totally dependent upon statistical analysis. And statistical analysis is easy, but its constraint is limited. We were having neural networks. People were working rigorously on neural network architecture, but due to the lack of computational capability and cloud services, no one was capable to run a neural network more than 4, 5 layers or 10 layers, having 100 neurons or 200 neurons or 300 neurons and having 1 lakhs data. अगर हम इतना भी रन कराते थे, I have done it my own self. We were having only from bioinformatics domain. We were having gene data. Around 1 lakh samples we have extracted. And when I post this data to our machine, local machine in our computer lab, it took around 18 hours to compute. And very simple algorithm, not this deep learning neural networks. Very simple neural networks are statistical models, are probabilistic models I was running and amalgamating it. Only genetic algorithm optimization I was doing, and it was running like that. Even if some was thinking of implementing this deep learning type of concept, it was not able to do that. And what was also necessary in that scenario without deep learning? Can anyone tell? Anyone, please? What is fundamental difference in deep learning type of machine learning models or AI models and simple other type of AI model? What is fundamental difference? And in what type of application deep learning is more capable, and in what type of application other models are capable enough? What is the USP of this deep learning models? Anyone, please?
Feature extraction.
Yes, ये सबसे सिंपल, बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे बहुत। अभी आप किसी से पूछिए, एनीवन यू विल आस्क, तो क्या कहेंगे कि भाई डीप लर्निंग में हमने ये मॉडल लगाया, बट मॉडल वी इम्प्लीमेंटेड CNN. That's fine, you implemented whatsoever. But USP of that deep learning is not that model that you are implementing at last layers, at last some layers for classification or image classification. The major thing is that I think all our faculty members will be knowing this, the feature extraction capability. Absolutely. The deep learning has enabled us to extract the features, but are we not extracting these features previously? क्या हम पहले ये features extract नहीं कर रहे थे different type of machine learning के लिए? Anyone, please? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
So
We
we
are
were
doing
doing
it.
it.
हम पहले भी तो कर रहे थे। हेलो,
Yes, yes.
हम पहले भी कर रहे थे। We were extracting features, but we were not appropriate enough. हम वही feature we were capable of doing those features. Okay, how much sale you did, from where, which region you did, what was the date, etc., etc. Where the perception and representation was easy for all those type of tasks that a human was performing. We were able to collect the data in form of some table or some Excel sheet, and we were able to do these performances. But there are certain applications that our brain naturally knows. Okay, जैसे मैं एक सिंपल एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं, अभी हम सब लोग इंटरेक्टेड हैं, अगर हम सब लोग अपना वीडियो ऑन करें, वी आर गोइंग टू ऑन आवर वीडियो, वी आर सीइंग ईच एवरी वंस नेम एटसेट्रा, we are seeing your picture also in your video, and I am saying your name. After 2 minutes I am again going to see all those participants faces. Does my brain will be able to identify those faces or not?
Yes, sir.
Anyone please? We will be able to recognize those faces. Maybe we are not going to remember the names, and or even if we are remembering the names, we are not going to correctly map those names. Maybe I am asking, okay, this is Aslam sir, and I am asking it to be Faijan ji, Abida ma'am, etc. Maybe name is going to mix it, but my brain will certainly learn those faces, and if later on I will see it, even if I don't know the names, I will recall in some way I have seen this face somewhere. Then after some time, after recursive recall, I can predict it. If I have uh, concentrated enough that, okay, this face I have seen in FDP that was being organized by Integral University. Now come to the second scenario. Now I'm asking, we are going to build a model without using deep learning so that it can recognize those faces or predict those faces. So fine, we are having these data, these 26 data. This face is of Abida ma'am, this is face is of Faijan sir, this face is of XYZ. This type of data we are having, and we are going to train our model. But is it sufficient? What input we are having? That face as an image. So where we having these type of models which were capable to directly extract the features from the image and build the model? No, we were not having. और अगर मैनुअली हमसे आपसे ये कहा जाए, we are asked, okay, tell me what were the features that have been extracted from the face that you were able to recognize. Although this type of work have been done, we all have done in computer graphics, we have our image processing, we have read boundary conditions, edge conditions, hole conditions, pits conditions, continuity conditions. Based on these features, what we were doing previously, we were extracting these type of features, edges, corners, holes, closed boundary, other features, architectural or this type of skeletonal features from those images. We were building an Excel sheet. We were not putting image, Faijan sir's image or Abida ma'am's image as an input. We were doing human intervention in that. We were involving those human intelligence using different techniques to extract the closed region, face region, nose में closed region, हमारा दो nose हैं तो वहां दो adjacent closed regions हो गए, eyes का closed regions हो गया, edge हो गए nose line पे, फिर कहाँ पे कौन edge किस angle से cut कर रही, ये सारे डाटा हम लोग Excel form में represent करते थे. Maybe we were extracting 20 different type of features for a corresponding image, and we were putting it and we were recognizing those faces. We were building those models. But आप सबको ध्यान होगा, if you have seen these type of models which were implemented extracting these type of feature, even state of the art models also were not performing more than accurately with more than 30 or 35%. Do you agree with this or not?
Yes, sir.
Anyone, please? Yes. So what deep learning has replaced nowadays, it has given us enormous capability to extract those hidden features. अब भी अगर हम लोग those hidden features are being extracted in what terms? How they are being represented to us? Anyone, please?
Maybe from the neurons we can extract those features.
No, that's fine. Whatever deep learning we are implementing on image, our deep learning, certain layers of deep learning are extracting those features, and to the next flat level or whatever levels you can say, it is giving it as an input. So the feature extraction layers, they are extracting certain features from that feature. Then what way those features are being represented are given to us? What is the output of this feature extraction layer? कोई इमेज गई, इमेज कैसे रिप्रेजेंट हो रही है, हाँ इसके ये फीचर्स हैं in matrix form. In matrix form, we are giving images to deep learning layers, they are extracting it. Certainly those the learning is being within the neuron links. Whatever layers we are using, perceptron or neural links, they are there. We are extracting those things and we are putting it to carry forward. But whatever features we are getting, we are getting those features in terms of matrix. That is machine understandable. That is certainly machine understandable. अगर वो 278 features जो machine ने extract किया in terms of matrix, they are being represented to us. We are capable to analyze it. Okay, this type of filter we have applied to this type of filter, this type of uh, hello, convolutions are things give edges, boundaries, corners, etc., etc. But they are not representable in human brain learning form. जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं कि भाई अरे उनकी आंख तो भूरी है, उनके आंख पे आईब्रोज ऐसे हैं, नाक थोड़ा आगे निकला हुआ, इस टाइप का डिस्क्रिप्शन वो नहीं देता है. द मशीन इज गिविंग अस description in form of matrix which is clearly understandable by that particular machine, and finally it is predicting for us. So whenever we are going to implement this type of model, it is for extracting the features, and due to the capability of computing power as well as memorization as well as cloud services, integrated computing power, we are now capable to implement these deep learning neural networks to process text data as a whole without extracting individual features. Just we were doing in initial models x1, x2, x3, etc., etc. We are extracting these things if we are given Excel sheets for data in terms of Excel sheet features are given, then today also these statistical, probabilistic and other models are performing much better in terms of computational and memory complexity compared to any deep neural networks model. But for the data where the images, because most of the data we are having now in unstructured form, image, text, or any multimodal data, video, etc., etc., we are getting it. Our deep learning model is capable enough to extract features autonomously, that we call auto feature extraction, and thereafter further layer performs accordingly. These features are in billion, trillion, etc., means that fine difference detailing we are going to get it. आप अभी एलएलएम में सुनिए, आता है हाँ नया मॉडल ये मेटा का आया, इसमें 14 बिलियन फीचर्स इसने एक्सट्रैक्ट किए. तो आर दोज 14 बिलियन फीचर्स आर रिप्रेजेंटेबल टू ह्यूमन ब्रेन? नो. We are made okay, your brain should learn these 14 billion features from this type of image and then you can go ahead. No, we cannot do that. Our brain cannot do that because our brain is capable and much more capable in doing cognitive processing compared to any mathematical processing in the computer. So that's why we are going in that, and different type of tasks we perform that, and that is the second level. It may be a text data, image data, audio data, video data, animation data, or any mixing of these data, and we are implemented in going through it. The threshold that we have crossed after 2010, or we can say after 2015, it is just because advancement of computing power, and after 2020, the cloud services in terms of computation, in terms of memory, in terms of coding platform, in terms of independency of platform, each thing is available. Now we are capable enough to implement all these things. There are certain terms being used in AI. The major terms that differentiate it, we say it narrow AI or weak AI or general AI. Can any of our faculty member tell me what is narrow AI or weak AI and general AI? Anyone, please? Any faculty member? What do you mean by narrow AI or general AI? Broad color classification, if you will see. Anyone? Anyone, please?
Sir, we have heard about the strong AI and the weak AI.
Yes, strong AI. That's fine. That is also a classification. I have purposefully not put that name. Weak
Yeah.
AI and strong AI. And
Yes.
other terms we call narrow AI and general AI, etc. But certainly weak AI and strong AI. What is that weak AI and strong AI? Hello?
Yes, sir.
कहाँ से मैं?
Actually, the weak AI majorly consists of a little amount of data to extract
Is this
from the
question?
particular system. And the strong AI is not, still we
No,
are
अभी call
working
आई
on the
थी.
weak AI.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I think narrow AI is only
जी
for some specific task like
जी जी
biometric or face recognition.
जी
I think narrow AI
नहीं
is
अभी नहीं
only
हुआ
for some specific task, I think.
अच्छा ठीक जी नहीं तो उसको रिफंड करिए नहीं तो हाँ फैजान जी जस्ट 1 minute I am talking to someone I am coming back
Okay, sir. Okay, okay, sir. Please take your time, sir.
sorry my screen is visible
Yes, sir.
hello
Your screen is visible,
full
sir.
screen is visible na
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
full screen is visible
Yes, sir.
slide number
Your
5
presentation is shown to us, sir.
okay so I couldn't heard about clearly weak AI and strong AI so what our faculty member was saying what is strong AI and what is weak AI or narrow AI
Sir,
we can say
weak AI or narrow AI means related to some specific task, only one task like Google Maps, we can say.
very good बहुत
And
अच्छा जी 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 exactly that
strong,
means is it yeah
yes, and strong AI like machine that can understand, that can learn, that can predict, do multiple tasks.
yes that's fine but there is again there was an advancement initially when we were studying it was like weak AI and strong AI weak AI where simple type of application or intelligent or expert type of application specific application were there that was called weak AI that means we are given some Excel data based on that we have to predict some certain value for outcome we can use any simple model and predict it. And at that time, strong AI means you are going to build a model which is going to recognize faces. But thereafter, definition changes. It came to narrow AI as well as general AI or broader AI. So what it says, as sir said, narrow AI means we are building the system for a specific type of task. They may be weak, they may be strong. And general AI means we are building an AI model to do general tasks, different type of tasks in a single go with that simple model. They may be weak or may be strong, but if you are amalgamating them and you are embedding general intelligence, certainly they are going to be considered to be strong AI. That's fine, very good. And artificial super intelligence comes then in features. Okay, we are having all type of capabilities in that machine which a general intelligent machine is having, but it is performing in super intelligent way. That means not only for mathematical computations or for database predictions only, it is capable enough to do cognitive type of creative processing and skill development, including emotional processing, social processing, behavioral processing, whatever do in our daily societal life. That's fine. So these are different type of categorization what we do. Then classification based on functionality comes in case. That was based on classification based on capability of a machine. Then based on functionality, there are certain type of machines that we build. They are reactive, and there are certain type of machines that we say to be limited memory machines, theory of mind type of machines, self-awareness type of machines that we build based on functionality. Other subfields of AI spectrums of machine learning, uh, data science. Sometimes it is said to be overlapping too much with AI systems and machine learning, but in certain scientists do it that certain parts are not totally overlapping with AI, because data science is having three major components: data engineering, data analysis, and thereafter data science. Data science means searching something new, proposing some new ideas, doing rigorous research and developmental activities. That is comes under data science. Major categories are this: machine learning, deep learning. Deep learning is part of machine learning. It is neural network based of architecture having sufficient amount of hidden layers and sufficient amount of neurons at a particular layer to perform especially those type of tasks for which we are not able to extract features appropriately manually. If we are able to extract the features in appropriate number of features, means sufficiently appropriate number, not very large or not very less, and we are able to extract these features easily in by human interaction, then we don't opt deep learning because it is still computationally costly and uh, availability is not there for general people. Then natural language processing, computer vision, and integration of all these fields comes under AI application. AI universe, I have taken this from some of the scientists page. AI universe briefly defined like this: data science, you can say that major part overlaps this particular universe, or you can say certain data level scientific discoveries, including business intelligence, etc., etc., we may keep out of this particular scenario. You can see it in there is generative AI. Then generative AI, why it is totally explained as a subset of deep learning? Anyone can say why we are including it totally within deep learning? Because nowadays whatever architecture for generating different type of models, whether it is text, whether it is image, whether it is voice, whether it is video, it is mostly done through deep learning and learning it different architectures using transformers, adversarial networks, and different type of architectures that totally rely on deep learning neural networks. That's why we are keeping it within deep learning domain. Deep learning is large number of hidden layer including neural networks. That's why it have been kept within neural networks. Neural networks are a specific type of machine learning type of architecture that we comes under machine learning. And machine learning within it comes within artificial intelligence, because in machine learning, as initially some of our faculty members said that we are going to train that model in different type of training mode. Maybe it is supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement learning, semi-supervised, or any mixed type of learning. But we don't focus too much for these machines to make reasoning or deductions. But whenever we go for making those models to reason it, to deduct, to deduce is case-based reasoning or individual reasoning on any type of deductive, inductive type of reasoning, then that comes which do prescriptive type of tasks for different type of applications domain, then it's totally comes under artificial intelligence. This is not very much specific. Now we come to the industry. What was scenario initially? We are living in an era where AI was just a matter of book text or in one chapter we were being introduced. Even in our BTech and MTech, in MTech we have been introduced by AI and neural networks, etc. But initially in BTech, terms were being used, but specific subjects or maybe some units were there that was talking about AI or machine learning or any neural network, but it was not broadly being used. There was Industry 1, the era that was designated as Industry 1 globally. 18th century, Industry 1, where steam and mechanization was leading all the industrial process. Then Industry 2, when after the invention of electricity, when we were much more dependent upon steam engines or steam related power generations, the industrial revolution was said to be Industry 1. Thereafter, in early 20th, after the uh, emergence of electricity and power supply and availability, the mass productions came and the era was Industry 2. Still there was not enablement of any other services through any computing devices. Thereafter, Industry 3 was very much crucial, in which electronics came in feature in late 20th century. And many of our faculty members will be knowing that revolution was also very much recognizable. What it contributed in Industry 3, IT contributed and electronics contributed. In terms of automated controls, in terms of line segmentation, in terms of process segmentation, but it was mostly in hardware form for different type of activities that being performed in industry, in like assembly line, production line, etc., etc. Thereafter, nowadays, this current scenario is said to be Industry 4. Now, each and every business from last, if you see, computer enabled, all business were there. They were having ERP, they were having MIS based system, they were having financial handling through computing systems, etc. Means ICT infrastructure was there with each and every industry in Industry 4 era. But what is today? What have changed today for that Industry 4 itself? Other than having that ICT infrastructure, within that business module, that ICT infrastructure was to handle different type of operations, operations related to HR, operations related to finance, operations related to marketing, operations related to production, operations related to warehouse, operations related to business decision making, operations related to other parallel activities that were happening within the industry of similar type of production or intra-industry of dissimilar type of productions. What have changed today? Now it is being not only with ICT enabled. Initial phase was Industry 4 was ICT enabled. Most of the industries, large industries were ICT enabled. Today, what has changed? Not only ICT enabled, it should be AI enabled. So what have changed? Now the AI is working as brain of Industry 4. And where we are shifting with these AI enablement of these Industry 4 techniques, having all these things, we are shifting from automated machines. Automation was mostly dependent on electronics and IT intervention, and you can say with weak AI or narrow AI applications. Now we are moving to autonomous systems. Means not only we are enabling the bunch of certain process and when we are integrating those process, rather than we are enabling all the operations of that particular business through AI systems, starting from HR management to production management to quality control to market analysis to market forecast to financial analysis to profit loss forecast. Everything is with autonomous, embedding these AI system to all these components. So that's why we say that AI is said to be brain of Industry 4. Now, in coming era, that will be, that is being said that now we are moving towards Industry 5. That will be totally based on AI enabled systems and operations. And that we are going for AI enablement. So what will be change in Industry 5 and Industry 4? Industry 4, that we all know that we are implementing AI enablement of all the process and going towards autonomous systems. Then what will be difference in Industry 5 that we say that we are heading towards Industry 5 along with brain, including these AI systems, what additional capabilities people are going to embed in those things? Anyone? Anyone, please? Now we are enabling our industry process, whether it is HR, finance, other process with these AI enablement. You know all the systems. Then along with brain, what different capabilities a industry 5 will be visiting with these things? Anyone? Hello? Anyone, please? As we are saying that now AI is working as the brain behind from transforming from automated systems to autonomous systems. AI for industry 4 is working as brain. Then for industry 5, what additional capabilities AI is going to provide so that our industrial production or business scenario is going to totally shift? Anyone, please?
Sir, AI 5.0 will be a human-centric approach where advanced technologies like robots will collaborate with humans.
Yes, you can say that advanced technology, but not only brain. Yes, certainly robots are there. Along with brain, that means architecture that presently we are implementing through various models or AI-enabled systems, which has given us capability through deep learning. It is brain architecture only. There are less cognitive aspects. But certainly, as you said that in near future, human-centric approach will be there. Means not only brain type of computation is required, rather than thinking and critical thinking and cognitive approach. Human-centric cognitive approach and critical thinking also needs to be embedded in industrial operations. It may be in form of robots, it may be in form of robotic enabled systems or production systems. Certainly. तो brain centric से हम कहाँ पे shift होने वाले? We are going to shift cognitive centric, or you can say certainly human centric, because human is much more capable in cognitive type of processing compared to any normal human brain. Human brain is considered to be computational, intelligent computational unit. But mind and thinking, that we think that it is part of brain or it works in line with brain. Computational architecture is brain. But there is certain things that we say to be cognitive processing, that is human-centric processing. We will be moving towards that. Decisions are being taken in autonomous fashion, from automated to autonomous, and along with that, all the cognitive or human-centric approach in which, in collaboration, human intelligence as well as artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence could be embedded in robotic form or in any other form of system, will work in line with business operations to improve those operations. That's very good. Now, where this autonomous architecture, भाई हम automated system से automation से हम कहाँ पे move कर रहे हैं? Autonomous systems. So where this autonomy is required in business scenario. So I have taken some certain points from net and here and there, and you all will be knowing these points. Production and process optimization. We all know that in every large industry, whatsoever is there, either at narrow level or at general level, they have adopted these uh, AI-enabled systems to for production and process optimization, including agentic process control, self-optimizing machines, dynamic production scheduling, digital twin simulation. As ma'am said, digital twin means robots and these humans are working parallelly to optimize the systems. Real-time balancing, predictive maintenance and asset management. Under this, we are implementing AI-enabled systems so that after occurrence of that fault, we are not going to take curative measure. Rather than we are going to do early fault diagnosis, not detection. Fault have not occurred, but we are protecting that after this much time the fault can occur. Predictive maintenance and asset management, augmented root cause analysis, proactive replacement solution, not than preventive. We are going to do preventive as well proactive approach for different type of process of business line. Smart quality control, supply chain logistics. Under smart quality controls, these 3 points, only these 3 points are there. It's not like that. I have taken from certain where there were 3 points only, but smart quality control is not related to only automated visual inspection, closed loop quality tuning, microchip inspection, etc. Whatever type of applications or business are there, we can control those quality from raw material inspection to end product inspection, including whatsoever operations, procuring raw materials for our production line, then refining those raw materials, then their ratio in which they are going to be utilized, and then finally a final product. Having quality control at each and every level, AI enabled quality control, not only AI working as a brain, but AI working in collaboration with robotic control systems so that the quality control is optimized enough. Then supply chain and logistics, production design and engineering, workforce, HR management, safety management in safety prone type of businesses like in chemical industries, in atomic or energy sector industries, it is required. Energy sustainability, how we are going to control those things, how work, because you all know ki due to global agreements between UN Charter and other countries, there is a carbon footprint tracking mechanism. Okay, you now have to go or shift gradually for such type of energy utilization in your industrial production so that the carbon footprint is normalized from the efforts using green technology to efforts to compensate that. तो हम ग्रीन टेक्नोलॉजी की तरफ कैसे बढ़ सकते हैं पार्सली, एंड देयर आफ्टर उसको कंपनसेट करने के लिए कार्बन फुटप्रिंट को हम ग्रीन अपना ट्री या प्लांटेशन या अदर टेक्निक्स को हम कैसे अपनाएंगे. Then, as we have discussed, present era is said to be Industry 4 era and coming era is said to be Industry 5 era. In present era, AI is working as a brain of industry business in all the operations, and in the coming era, AI along with brain, it will be working as a human-centric approach in cognition with other systems, maybe robots, maybe any parallel system that is working for different type of activities of the business. Connectivity, we are now enabled with Internet of Things that is providing us connectivity. That is a major part of our nervous system, transmitting from here to there. Memory is required in the cloud services. We are getting memory as well as computations for that. AI/ML provides the intelligence to make the senses. Now you are saying that ki models you need not to build as a business person the models. The models are already built or pre-built. You have to customize it. You have to transfer your learning depending upon your data on those particular models, and it will be customized as per your needs. And thereafter central system perspective. It's no longer just about writing code. It's a code that everywhere is being used. It's no longer just about writing code. It's about training models that can adopt the real-time industrial variables. The writing code is not avoidable for us. Still, I am of view. मेरा अपना ये मानना है कि whoever practitioner is well versed with writing code or understanding the code, he is capable enough at generic level to build the models. But what about industrial persons? Certainly they need not to write the code. If any business wants to enable their operations through AI predictive models, they need not to write codes. Neither they need to hire a particular company to customize the things for them. Maybe they have an AI team which are going to explore different type of tools. They are plugging and playing to and customizing according to their business needs. But certainly they need not to write those codes, and it is available in different form to all the industry. And the whole purpose of that enabling those industries with AI models is to optimize their business processes. Core tools for innovators. So you all know tools हमारे क्या हैं, ये तो लिखा है पॉइंट्स में, बट ओवरऑल अगर हम बात करें व्हाट टाइप ऑफ टूल्स आर नीडेड either in AI type of models or any type of models. Anyone? In contrast to what different type of tools are needed. Any faculty member? Anyone, please?
So ChatGPT, Google Gemini, maybe.
हाँ मतलब ऐसे तो हम ले रहे हैं, ठीक है, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ मॉडल्स हैं, चैट जीपीटी, गूगल जेमिनाई, एडोबी, मेटा, सब सर्टेन है, बट हमारा पर्सपेक्टिव क्या है कि वी नीड सर्टेन those type of AI tools which are capable enough to process autonomously which type of data, spreadsheet type of data, textual unstructured data, or image data, or audio data, or video data, or any multimodal form of data. Multimodal form of data means mix of text, numeric values, broadsheets, videos, etc., etc. We need those type of models to for data preparation, that is means data pre-processing, curation, preparation, distillation, etc. Then after building the models, training purposes, and thereafter performing different type of tasks. So different type of data, that is text, audio, video, or multimodal, or any numeric, we need certainly computer vision supported models, predictive and prescriptive analytics supported model, NLP supported models, audio processing models, and generative designs. तो जनरेटिव डिजाइंस विल बी जनरेटिंग टेक्स्ट कि भाई हम स्टोरी राइटिंग या पॉलिसी मेकिंग में, पॉलिसी राइटिंग में यूज कर सकते हैं, पॉलिसी रीडिंग में यूज कर सकते हैं, डिफरेंट टेक्स्ट को यूज करके हम जनरेट कर सकते हैं पॉलिसी दैट इंक्लूड्स ओनली टेक्स्ट, और वी कैन जनरेट अ पॉलिसी दैट इंक्लूड्स only representational images, or we can generate policies that includes only audio oration, or we can generate that generates a video of whole the process, or we can generate any mix of these models. That is called multimodal. Multimode means that policy will include, generated policy will include text as well as audio, as well as video, as well as any other thing, or mixing of the things. So these type of tools we need. It may be Gemini AI, it may be ChatGPT, other commercial tools are there. And it is very good that a particular tool is not capable enough for all type of processing. Certain tools are there which are capable enough to do textual processing. There are certain tools which are much more efficient in doing image processing. There are certain tools which are much more capable in doing audio processing. There are certain tools which are integrating different type of models to perform in efficient way for multimodal data. So these type of activities are tools needs for the innovators. And now you all know that all the company, some modules they are giving free of cost. Otherwise, on a very nominal subscription cost, they are providing for industry persons also. Updations are going on continuously for different type of activities. Entrepreneurs toolkit. What is innovators toolkit? Okay, you need these type of tools. You can perform innovate certain type of modalities for different type of tasks that needs to be carried out in any business application. But what entrepreneurial tools required? In addition to that, because whenever you are going to be entrepreneur, you need to handle different type of tasks that in your business model. So prototyping, automation, data visualization, AI as a services for different type of activities for your HR management, for your financial management, for your production management, for your process control management, for your quality control, for your policy making, for your forecast prediction, for your auditing, for your continuous monitoring and enhancing, for training purposes, for skilling purposes, for enhancing in co-working environment. कोबोट इन वर्किंग एनवायरमेंट, कोबोट इन वर्किंग एनवायरमेंट मतलब कि ह्यूमन resources as well as robotic intelligent resources are working collaboratively for different type of tasks. That we need different type of tools are there that one should explore. Then innovators, digital twins, as some of our faculty members, female faculty members said that, very good. Collaborative robots, cobots, that means AI and humans are allowed to work side by side for similar type of tasks, for same type of tasks, or for complementary tasks that are complementing each other. Digital twins means, digital twin is a very important word. I have also gone through it from last 6 months or 1 year. Okay, can we have a replica to test out our new policy? Okay, we are having an AI system that is proposing us prescriptive analysis and providing us new policy for our production management, say our production management. So how we will implement that production? Are we going to halt our factory and make those changes and then we start going to resume those productions, or because that is going to cause revenue losses, or we are going to make a replica of all the factory processes in simulation form or in prototyping form, and testing is without compromising the production of existing physical line. So that is called digital twin we are going to create. Cobots, sustainable tech. Sustainable tech means as per the scale, need and operations of that business model, we have to propose such a policy and AI enablement so that the cost incurred by the AI enablement should not compromise the profit of that business. ऐसा ना हो कि छोटा बिजनेस है और हमने सारे प्रोसेस को ऐसे AI enabled और ऑप्टिमाइज कर दिया कि जो सब्सक्रिप्शन कॉस्ट्स आ रही हैं दैट AI enablement के लिए, वो हमारा जो प्रोडक्शन है और जो हमारा प्रॉफिट लॉस स्टेटमेंट है उसको कंप्रोमाइज कर रहा है. That means for MSMEs or small level or medium level industries, AI enablement should be done in optimizing form, not in generalizing form. As and when and in whatsoever quantity it is needed, it should be incorporated in that type of businesses. Opportunities क्या है? Legacy integration, edge intelligence, cyber security, IoT. There are various opportunities in different type of business models that one should explore, and industries that are taking proactive steps, they all are incorporating it. आपने देखा होगा कि पहले सबने चैटबॉट इनेबल किया अपने कस्टमर केयर में, फिर उसके बाद सबने रिकमेंडर पैरेलली सबने रिकमेंडर सिस्टम एम्बेड किया, फिर मार्केट एनालिसिस के लिए एम्बेड किया, पॉलिसी मेकिंग तक में एम्बेड कर रहे हैं जिसकी जैसी कैपेबिलिटीज है. ना स्टूडेंट, ये एंटरप्रेन्योर्स के लिए कि हमारे जो फैकल्टी मेंबर्स हैं और जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, तो मैं तो ये मानता हूं कि हम जैसे लोग जो अभी फैकल्टी टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस में हैं, तो हमारे लिए पॉसिबिलिटीज या अपॉर्चुनिटीज या कहिए हम उतना डेयर टू डू दैट नहीं करते हैं कि भाई हम आज सोचेंगे हम इंटरप्रेन्योर बन जाएंगे, फैकल्टी मेंबर्स गोइंग टू बी टर्न टू बी इंटरप्रेन्योर्स. वी आर, yes, we can be mentors, we can be partners with some entrepreneurs who are having potentials to be entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship requires certain level of risk to be taken. So who can take that risk? Our learners. Student means only college students. It's not like that. Whoever are in their early phase and learning phase, and those are certainly students. There are students in field of engineering, there are students in medical field, there are students in law and enforcement field, there are students in business field, there are students in arts field, there are students in dramatics field, there are students in journalism. Every aspect of life there are students. So they can be entrepreneurs. And what those entrepreneurs should know, their core thing, certainly they should know their business and core of the business, functionalities of core business. क्योंकि केवल AI enablement से तो HR management होने वाला नहीं है, marketing management होने वाला नहीं, human intervention is certainly required. But to speed up that and to reduce the implementation cost or input cost to handle all those processes, and entrepreneurs should certainly know the AI enablement of different type of process that they are going to encounter with. And certainly nowadays enabling the AI systems for their different type of business models are really very cheap, because they are subscription based and not for yearly or monthly or weekly subscription. Even for hourly subscription you can do it. As much as you are performing your task, you need to pay only that. It's not like that you are having a subscription for 1 year and in that 1 year only 10 times you use that particular service. No, you are going to now working hour subscription is there. Okay, you are subscribing this service for 360 hour up to a span of 10 years or up to a span of 20 years or up to a span of 1 year. So that 360 hours you are subscribing as per your need, and whenever additional subscription is required, you are going to take that. These are the things that are associated with this. The future is Industry 5, as we all know. So what is Industry 4 is about? Industry 4 is about efficiency. How efficiency, overall efficiency and process, different sub-process efficiency we are going to improve. But Industry 5 is about human-centric approach, as our faculty member absolutely set human-centric approach with sustainability. This is the goal of Industry 5, that global consensus is there. There should be human-centric approach, not only improving the efficiency, compromising other process. Improving the efficiency of a particular business model, sometimes compromising the social impact, energy sustainability, environment impact, etc. But Industry 5 is about human-centric approach, socio-economic reformation, as well as sustainability. Sustainability means without causing side effects to other parallel systems. We have to build certain AI-enabled business models so that it is human-centric and sustainable enough. And the greatest innovator in Industry 4 would not be the best coders. It is also a quote. The same quote is repeated here. AI scope and impact. So I have put a question mark willingly. What is the scope of AI and impact? Can any faculty tell us? Anyone, please? Where is the scope of AI? Do we actually need to enlist? No. Now, in present scenario, there is no area, whether it is personal life, whether it is social life, whether it is family life, whether it is business life, whether it is education sector, health sector, energy sector, anything is not there which is left without the scope of AI enablement. And what is the impact of AI? Certainly, in current scenario, improving efficiency, improving sustainability, improving human-centric approach and optimization without compromising the side effects of the ongoing system to other parallel systems or environmental effects. तो अभी हमें इनलिस्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं कि AI स्कोप कहाँ है, ऑल्दो हम लोग इनलिस्ट कर देते हैं, जैसे मैंने किया है कि स्कोप एंड इम्पैक्ट क्या है, तो एड्रेसिंग स्कार्सिटी ऑफ रिसोर्सेज, सबसे बड़ा इम्पैक्ट तो यही है कि भाई हमारे पास टीचर्स कम हैं, तो we can have an educational system, AI enabled system, so that scarcity is going to be compromised. हेल्थ सेक्टर में हमारे पास ह्यूमन रिसोर्स और फिजिकल रिसोर्सेज हॉस्पिटल की स्कार्सिटी है, देयर वी कैन डू एआई एनेबलमेंट एंड इट इज बीइंग डन. Any sector, law enforcement sector, medical sector, marketing sector, critical business sectors जहां पे critical hazardous है, scarcity is there. Cost effectiveness, cost effective है, no doubt. Wide spread reach, कोई ऐसी फील्ड आज की डेट में नहीं जहां पे हम इसको इंप्लीमेंट नहीं कर सकते. एनी टाइम एनीवेयर, अब केवल 24/7 अवेलेबिलिटी ही नहीं है, anytime anywhere it is available. If you are having internet connectivity, subject to the availability of internet connectivity, anytime anywhere you can have these services. You need not to have your laptop along with you. If you are having your app, you can give that link of your data that you need to be processed. It will be processed and the final result will be sent to your email. It is like that. Effective prior knowledge generation, better and timely prediction, advancement of computational and storage technologies, comprehensive and objective solution based facts and data, adaptivity of online services by the society. हम देख ही रहे हैं कि नोटबंदी के बाद से लेके ऑनगोइंग सर्विसेज में जब से यूपीआई आया, तो केवल यूपीआई के लिए ही नहीं, आप ट्रांसपोर्टेशन सेक्टर में देख लीजिए, हम सब लोग XYZ तरीके से पोर्टर यूज कर रहे हैं, उबर यूज कर रहे हैं, ओला यूज कर रहे हैं, रैपिडो यूज कर रहे हैं, अदर सर्विसेज को यूज कर रहे हैं. हेल्थ सेक्टर में प्रैक्टो से लेके 1mg से लेके हम दवाइयां भी ऑर्डर कर रहे हैं. ग्रोसरी सेक्टर में, एजुकेशन सेक्टर में, कोई ऐसा सेक्टर नहीं है जहां पे हम ऑनलाइन सर्विसेज को अडॉप्ट करने में अब हेजिटेट कर रहे हैं. आप देखिए, पहले हर घर में बच्चे पढ़ते थे तो वी वेर गोइंग टू एक्सप्लोर फॉर ह्यूमन ट्यूटर्स, फॉर होम ट्यूटर्स, एटलीस्ट अप टू क्लास 8 या क्लास 5. अब होम ट्यूटर और इसकी आपको जरूरत ही नहीं है. होम ट्यूटर में समस्याएं क्या थी कि होम ट्यूटर आ रहा है, यू हैव टू सिंक्रोनाइज द टाइम, यू हैव टू सिंक्रोनाइज द अवेलेबिलिटी. वो 1 घंटे का ट्यूशन है तो आधे घंटे पहले जा रहे हैं, आधे घंटे बाद में जा रहे हैं, आपको चाय बना के भी देना है, नमकीन बना के भी देना है. कभी कभी आप सिक्योरिटी रिलेटेड इश्यूज से भी अफेक्टेड रहते थे. देन इट वाज ओनली लाइक दैट कि यू वेर हैविंग नो फीडबैक कि भाई टीचर आ रहा है क्या, बट नाउ यू आर हैविंग ऑनलाइन सब्सक्रिप्शन एंड इवन the things are not like that you are going to subscribe a course for whole semester or a whole year. You can subscribe modules. ठीक है, आपको ये probability theory पढ़ना है, 29 rupees का module, you are subscribing that only for your student. It is, that means our society is now ready for adaptivity of any type of online services. Even if for some services we are not having online thing, we are exploring for it. There is no aspect of life including entertainment to personal fulfillment that is beyond this. डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन, जब जो सबसे बड़ा इंपैक्ट है एआई का वो है डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन. क्या and can any of faculty members let me know what do you understand by this democratization through AI? Anyone, please? Anyone, please? What this democratization means? And really, it's very one of the most important impact in the world of
Shifting
AI
of the
enablement.
technologies. Shifting of the technologies.
Yes, sir. Please be little bit louder.
Shifting of the technologies, sir.
हाँ, नहीं, डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन का मतलब क्या है? अगर एक लेमैन को हमें समझाना हो, शिफ्टिंग ऑफ द टेक्नोलॉजी, दैट इज फाइन, दैट इज नॉट डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन. ओके, अवेलेबिलिटी इज फाइन, बट हाउ इट इज डेमोक्रेटाइजिंग डिफरेंट थिंग्स. ऑटोक्रेसी और डेमोक्रेसी का मतलब समझते हैं आप? ऑटोक्रेसी मीन्स कि हम ही लोगों के पास कुछ प्रिविलेज है एंड द पर्सन हु विल गेट अपॉर्चुनिटी थ्रू अस ओनली विल एक्सेल. एंड डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन का मतलब है कि अपॉर्चुनिटी, इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर ऑल. तो although theoretically we are democratic, but practically in all aspects of life we are not democratic. Getting me or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
In political sense and governance sense, we can say that we are democratic, but in all aspects of life we are not democratic. Getting my point or not? Any other faculty member, what do you understand by democratization through AI enabled systems or कंप्यूटिंग रिसोर्सेस? केवल एआई से ही नहीं है, कंप्यूटिंग रिसोर्सेस से भी डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन हुआ है, उसमें इंटरनेट का बहुत बड़ा रोल है. तो व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय दिस डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन?
So I think making AI more affordable and easily available for everyone, not only for the industries.
Yes, one thing is this, AI is not now being made available easily for everyone, not for the industry or specific groups. But what opportunity by this aspect they are getting? Certainly, this is a perfect. It is not constrained. They are getting this AI services, but how this democratization reflects? इसका कोई एक एग्जाम्पल बता सकते हैं आप?
Using the software, sir. Sir, like internet, we are using internet daily, or like ChatGPT, we are using for all our work.
Okay, let me explain. अभी मान लीजिए हम आप एक्टर बनना चाहते, एक्टिंग करना चाहते, तो हमको आपको पहले के जमाने के जैसा अगर होता तो मुंबई जाना पड़ता कि नहीं जाना पड़ता?
Yes, sir.
मुंबई जाना पड़ता, कहीं जाना पड़ता, फिर हम एक्टिंग करते, जाके अपना
Yes, sir. Yes.
पोर्टफोलियो बनाते, ये करते, फिर लाइजनिंग करते, फिर कुछ जाता और तब होता. अगर आपको अपना एक गाना स्टोर करना, मुझे याद है हमारे गांव के एक दादा थे, तो उनको चंदा कैसेट चलती थी बचपन में. आप सबको भी ध्यान होगा, जब हम लोगों का बचपन था या आप लोगों का भी रहा होगा. Then we were having cassettes, and to record that cassette you have to do different type of listening. Agree or not? आपको एक लेक्चर किसी को देना हो तो आपको जाके टीचर से इधर उधर, आपको सब मतलब अपॉर्चुनिटीज के लिए स्पेसिफिक ग्रुप से उसके थ्रू जाना. आज ऐसा है क्या? आज देखिए आप कि केवल एक छोटा बच्चा बच्ची रील बना बना के यूट्यूब पे पॉपुलर हो रहे हैं, वहां से मोनेटाइज कर रहे हैं, फेसबुक पे पॉपुलर हो रहे हैं, वहां से मोनेटाइज कर रहे हैं. आप लर्निंग में ही चले जाइए, आपको एक पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पे हजारों यूट्यूब चैनल्स मिलेंगे, कुछ ज्यादा पॉपुलर हैं, कुछ कम पॉपुलर हैं. अब ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं एक बहुत बड़ा नाम होना चाहिए फिर वो वीडियो लेक्चर लेंगे तो उन्हीं का लेक्चर चलेगा, ऐसा नहीं है. इंटरटेनमेंट सेक्टर में आप देख लीजिए, सबसे बड़ा इंपैक्ट अब पड़ा है ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म और एआई एनेबलमेंट की वजह से. अब ऐसा नहीं है कि जिसको बड़े बड़े डायरेक्टर्स और प्रोड्यूसर्स कास्टिंग काउच के थ्रू और इनेबल करेंगे वही आएगा. वो छोटी सी अपनी एक्टिंग कर रहा है, वो यूट्यूब पे डाल रहा है, अपना एक ग्रुप बना रहा है, कुछ डायरेक्ट कर रहे हैं, रिटेक ले रहा है, अपने सिंपल मोबाइल से उसको कॉपी कर रहा है और नेट पे डाल रहा है, वायरल हो जा रहा है. तो उसको जो एग्जिस्टिंग सिस्टम है वो भी एक्सप्लोर कर रहा है. अब उसके लिए बाउंडिंग नहीं है कि वो टी सीरीज इंडस्ट्री में जाके कैसेट करेगा तभी उसका ऑडियो रिकॉर्ड होगा, तभी उसका वजन मार्केट में आएगा. आप देखिए छोटे छोटे बच्चे डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ ऑडियो क्लिप्स को रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं, डाल रहे हैं और वो पॉपुलर हो रहे हैं. अब किसी एक के प्रोप्राइटरी नहीं है. आप कभी जाइए, मैं तो अक्सर जाता हूं यूट्यूब पे, यू सर्च फॉर सर्टेन टाइप ऑफ जेनेरिक्स. अभी क्या, अभी तो ये सिस्टम है भाई, जगजीत सिंह जी, गुलाम अली जी सबने गजल गाया तो गजल हम लोग तब सुनते थे कैसेट खरीद के. आज देखिए छोटे छोटे बच्चे, ठीक है वही गजल गा रहे हैं, लिरिक्स गा रहे हैं, सब चीजें आ रहे हैं, डेमोक्रेटाइज किया है. किसी की प्रोप्राइटरी नहीं है। अब बिजनेस अगर आपको करना है तो पहले आपको एक लॉन्ग चेन स्टेब्लिश करनी पड़ती थी। अब आप अपने घर में प्रोडक्शन करिए, ठीक है, हो सकता है कॉस्टली पड़ता हो, उसमें कुछ कमियां हो, लेकिन आपके पास अमेजोन प्लेटफॉर्म है, फ्लिपकार्ट प्लेटफॉर्म है, जिसपे आपने अपना डाल दिया, आपका सारा काम खत्म। अब वो सर्विसेज आके हैंडल कर रही हैं, आपका जो प्रोडक्ट है उठा रहे हैं, उस पर रेटिंग आ रही, आपकी रेटिंग अच्छी है तो आपका जो प्रोडक्ट है वो बहुत पॉपुलर हो जा रहा है। आपने झाजी अचार सुना होगा, एक यहाँ मिथिलांचल का दरभंगा का स्टार्टअप था जो ये फीचर हुआ था स्टार्टअप में। अब झाजी अचार का इम्पैक्ट, पॉपुलर हुए आई से, फिर उन्होंने उस पर डाला, क्वालिटी मेंटेन की, तो केवल झाजी अचार ही नहीं पॉपुलर हुआ। आप छोटे छोटे बिजनेस हाउसेस देखेंगे तो हर एस्पेक्ट में, चाहे अब आप पहले जर्नलिज्म का हाल देखिए कि भाई कोई दैनिक जागरण में पत्रकार होगा, यही होगा, तब आज छोटे छोटे लोग लाइसेंसिंग करा करा के अपना प्रिंट, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक प्रिंट, ई प्रिंट के थ्रू मीडिया चैनल चला रहे हैं। हर मेरे अंबेडकर नगर में कम से कम इस समय 50 तथाकथित यूट्यूब चैनल, मीडिया न्यूज चैनल्स हैं जो न्यूज दे रहे हैं। अब एथिकली उसका प्लस भी है, निगेटिव है, दैट्स फाइन, लेकिन अब कोई चीज केवल इस पे इम्पैक्ट नहीं कि नहीं एएनआई का कोई कैमरामैन अंबेडकर नगर में आएगा तो यहाँ का इंसिडेंट रिपोर्ट होगा, या जो आज तक वाले को लगता है कि ये इंपॉर्टेंट मैटर है केवल वही रिपोर्ट होगा। अब छोटी छोटी जगहों से वो डेमोक्रेटाइज हो गया है। तो डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन का मतलब ये व्हाट एवर लाइफ प्रोसेस है, अब वो किसी पर्टिकुलर सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट के पार्ट नहीं है। यू आर हैविंग दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी एज इनिशियली यू से कि चीप एंड डेमोक्रेटिक वे में हमारी सारी एआई कंप्यूटिंग से लेके टूल से लेके सारी सर्विसेज अवेलेबल हैं। यूजिंग दैट एनीवन कैन explore his capabilities in democratic way. So one of the biggest impact is democratization. Generative, अभी लास्ट 2-3 साल में जनरेटिव थिंग्स आ गई हैं, मींस क्रिएटिविटी इज नाउ आल्सो गेटिंग एन अपॉर्चुनिटी। Generative is not just giving, it's there is engineering involved in this, prompt engineering. Certain models are needing very specific type of prompting, certain models need very generic type of prompting. We are adding this according to that, but these aspects and impacts are there. तो सबसे बड़ा इम्पैक्ट जो है एआई का मेरे हिसाब से वो है डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन। जैसा हमारे सर ने कहा कि इन टर्म्स ऑफ डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन, इन टर्म्स ऑफ
चला
availability
गया
of
हाँ।
resources, AI and other
क्या
resources,
बता रहा है
as well
इसको?
as applications.
अरे एक एफडीपी चल रही है हमारे यहाँ।
Hello. And types of AI, already I have discussed in previous slides, weak, moderate, strong. ये पहला हमारा जो इनिशियल फेज ऑफ एआई में जो डिस्क्रिप्शन था, देयर आफ्टर डिस्क्रिमिनेटिव एंड जनरेटिव आया। जब से हम लोग ये जनरेटिव एआई पे आए, डिस्क्रिमिनेटिव मींस कि जो हम प्रेडिक्टिव एनालिसिस, डिस्क्रिप्टिव एनालिसिस, प्रेस्क्रिप्टिव कर रहे थे, बेस्ड ऑन डिस्क्रिमिनेशन था, केवल एनालिसिस कर रहे थे, कुछ हम जनरेट नहीं कर रहे थे आर्टिस्टिक फॉर्म पे। नाउ वी आर टुवर्ड्स जनरेटिव आल्सो, लर्निंग इज थ्रू दैट डिस्क्रिमिनेटिव aspect, and we are generating something as per our need. Artificial super intelligence and artificial general intelligence, are we heading towards this? In certain domain we are heading towards this, but future knows whether we will be able to achieve this or not. Then एआई एजेंट्स की बात करें तो एआई एजेंट्स केवल आज की बात नहीं है। लोग कंफ्यूज होते हैं कि हाँ आज केवल बात हो रही है। इन थ्योरी एआई एजेंट्स वे आर डिस्कस्ड इन earlier phases also, from statistical era, from simple reflex agents to complex and general agents. तो agentic AI is more about complex and general intelligence that we talk about. आजकल कुछ लोग सबसेट में AI एजेंट्स को लोअर लेवल पे रखते हैं और एजेंटिक AI को अपर लेवल पे रखते हैं। रखना भी चाहिए, क्योंकि AI एजेंट्स का कैटेगराइजेशन है सिंपल, रिफ्लेक्स, moderate, specific, complex, then super complex. Or agentic AI means for different type of process we are embedding AI agents, cognitive agents to for the autonomous system, making our business process or any activity in autonomous, and that AI agent based enablement of whole system is called AI, agentic AI. It may be discriminative or it may be generative. ये पिक्चोरिक डिस्क्रिप्शन है जो मैंने कहीं से लिया है, इसमें बहुत जाने की जरूरत नहीं। कहीं भी आप देखेंगे तो आर्टिफिशियल नैरो इंटेलिजेंस, हम डाटा लेते थे स्पेसिफिक टास्क के लिए, गैदर करते थे, प्रिपेयर करते थे डाटा, प्री प्रोसेसिंग, मॉडल बिल्ड करते थे, ट्रेन करते थे, वैलिडेट करते थे, उसको डिप्लॉय कर देते थे, बट दिस वर लिमिटेड टू स्पेसिफिक टास्क। अब भी हम जहां पे जरूरत नैरो इंटेलिजेंस की है वहां पे नैरो इंटेलिजेंस ही लगाएंगे, अननेसेसरली हमें जनरल इंटेलिजेंस लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है। एआई इज नॉट अबाउट इंप्लीमेंटिंग द कॉम्प्लेक्स process. AI is about enabling the system with appropriate AI process, not It is not like that कि AI super intelligence से enable कर रहे हैं तो ज्यादा अच्छा है और narrow से कर रहे हैं तो कम अच्छा है. It's not like that. We have to enable a particular process by the cheapest and least complex model of AI so that our task performance is achieved up to our expectation. तो जितना सिंपल से सिंपल मॉडल हम इनेबलमेंट के लिए लगा सकते हैं वो हमें लगाना चाहिए. इफ वी टॉक अबाउट एआई जनरल इंटेलिजेंस, इट इज मल्टी डोमेन लर्निंग, मल्टी मोडल लर्निंग, unified memory learning, word modeling, deliberate reasoning, deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, transfer learning, all the things are incorporated in this. We have not achieved yet artificial super intelligence. In certain domains, we can say specific, where, as some of our participants said, it should be human cognitive centric. And if it exceeds human cognitive centric approaches in automation of any societal, business, emotional systems, then only we will achieve artificial super intelligence. It needs amalgamation and integration of all those systems, AI narrow intelligence, AI super general intelligence, and agentic AI to achieve this goal. We are heading towards this. How much we will achieve, God knows. But मेरे अपने personal view आप देखेंगे, human brain certain things में आज भी बहुत आगे है. It can be any AI super intelligence, general intelligence could be fooled by any human brain activities. AI sub areas already I have discussed: machine learning, data science, data analytics, data engineering, AI vision, AI integrated system, thinking and reasoning. और उसके बाद हम AI super intelligence की बात करते हैं जिसमें ये सारी चीजें just like human brain incorporated होंगी जिससे हम आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. Machine learning process क्या है? We all know already in initial phase discussed: gathering the data, preparing the data, curating the data, choosing the model as per our need, training, evaluating, validating. Training is static or dynamic type, hyperparameter tuning, predictive analysis, prescriptive analysis, policy making analysis, policy making through prescriptive analysis of existing system or future predicted systems. These are the aspects that I have included in this. How we do it, discovery सबसे जरूरी है, चाहे हम एज ए ह्यूमन एज ए एआई प्रैक्टिशनर हम कर रहे हैं. लर्न एंड इन्वेस्टिगेट द प्रॉब्लम. जिस भी डोमेन में आप काम करना चाह रहे हैं उसको इन्वेस्टिगेट करिए, उससे लर्न करिए और फिर प्रॉब्लम फाइंड करके आगे बढ़िए. डेवलप द कंटेक्स्ट एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग. अगर स्पेसिफिक डोमेन में जाना है आपको कि जनरल डोमेन में जाना है, देन यू हैव टू डेवलप द कंटेक्स्ट एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ दैट सिस्टम. Then you come about your data sources that you needed available, or you need to prepare some simulated data or artificial data for a particular task demonstration or implementation. It depends upon the application. Formulate the initial hypothesis, then keep on improving your model by the time. इसका कोई लिमिट नहीं. आप स्टैटिकली या सेमी स्टैटिकली एंड डायनेमिकली कर सकते हैं कि समय समय पे आपने रूटीनली उसको आप डेवलप मॉडल को अपडेट कर रहे हैं, वैलिडेट कर रहे हैं या कंटिन्यूअसली कर रहे हैं. डिपेंड्स अपॉन रिसोर्स एंड अवेलेबिलिटी. Data preparation, one of the most important tasks. Whatever model you are going to use, if your data is not appropriate enough, if I am saying that appropriate enough, I am talking about quantity, quality, uniform distribution, representational purpose, distribution on all the available domains and ranges. It all comes under that. And now a new concept of data distillation have been introduced. We should explore for that also. Any faculty member can tell about data distillation. Just in 1 minute, I'm letting you know. Data distillation means whatever learning of a particular model we can do with 1 lakh instances of data, can we refine that 1 lakh instances to 50, distill that 1 lakh incident to 5,000 data points, and those, if we build, train any of the models with only these distillated 5,000 data points, it is giving same training performance or training outcome as we were training our model with 1 lakh data points. So now the data distillation concept is in research. Industrial applications and many educational applications are there. People are working on this. You can explore for this out. Also, data distillation means the effect of training any model with 1 lakh data or large amount of data is reduced to distill those data set in lesser amount of data, and if the training effect and testing validation effect is similar, then this is called data distillation. And data distillation is very cost effectively provides us training our model and generalizing it. Then model planning and selection, we all know as a faculty members. Model building, we all know, we train, test, deploy, dynamically train, then routinely update it, keep on training it for specific tasks or generalizing the task, having the exceptions in mind. Analysis and communication of results is all part of any modality or any learning that we do. Operationalization is the one of the most important thing. Operationalization कि just statically आपको operational करना है कि dynamically करना है. Statistical operating models first में आपके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी होती है कि आपने उसको एक लेवल तक ट्रेन किया. डायनेमिकली में एडिशनल फंक्शनलिटीज आपको इनकॉर्पोरेट करना पड़ता है, जिससे कि performing the task which is for which it have been built, along with that it should keep on learning the exceptions that are coming by the time while processing in real time scenario. That's all from my side. It was an abstracted type of lecture. If in future I will get some time, at end of time we will come specific technical type of approach ki which particular application and dynamic. If any suggestion or queries from any faculty members or any participants are there, you are welcome, please. Anyone?
Thank you so much, sir. May I?
Anyone, any queries or suggestions? Suggestions are more welcome and queries also.
Sir, one question actually related to the AI, but it is not exactly related to the lecture. Common question generally, all the faculty members or teachers who are teaching in the classroom, the students are asking the same question, whether this AI is going to eat the jobs or replace the humans. What exactly should be the answer for this question? Can you please just enlighten?
Yes, if in total we will say, so no, it is not going to eat the job. But if at different task level we will say, certainly it is going to eat the job. जैसे मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल बता रहा हूं, आपने डाटा एंट्री ऑपरेटर सुने हैं?
यस यस.
इनिशियल डेज में जब हमारे खासकर गवर्नमेंट सिस्टम का डिजिटाइजेशन हो रहा था, तो अभी भी प्रचार आप देखिए, कहीं निकलिए बाजार में लिखा रहता है कि डाटा एंट्री ऑपरेटर्स आर रिक्वायर्ड ऑन द पे ऑफ 10,000 रुपीज. ये पहले रिक्वायर्ड था कि भाई हमारे पास 100 फाइलें पड़ी हैं और उससे डाटा ढूंढ ढूंढ के आगे वो एक रिपोजिटरी बनाना है, जिससे कि हमारी हिस्टोरिकल डाटा जो फाइलों में पड़ा है अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड फॉर्म, वो डाटा एंट्री आप एक्सेल शीट पे जिस फॉर्मेट में हम दिए कर दें. तो सर्टेनली दोस टाइप ऑफ जॉब आर गोइंग टू बी फिनिश्ड. एग्रीड और नॉट? इफ वी आर हैविंग एलएलएम मॉडल्स एंड एक्सट्रैक्टिंग मॉडल्स, तो वो सारे मॉडल्स को हम स्कैन करेंगे, एक क्वेरी में डाल देंगे, कोई भी एब्स्ट्रैक्टिव या एक्सट्रैक्टिव समराइजेशन हम लगाएंगे और वो क्वेरी हमें दे देगा. हाँ, सर्टेन सेकेंडमेंट टाइप के लिए हमें रखना पड़ेगा, ये बात सही है. तो उस टाइप की जॉब्स तो जाएंगी, इसको तो आप एग्री करते हैं. जहां एक स्मॉल बिजनेस रन करने के लिए हमको 100 लोग चाहिए था, अगर हम एआई इम्प्लीमेंट कर दें तो 10 लोग चाहिए, वहां भी जाएगी. लेकिन इसका काउंटर इफेक्ट आप देखिए. पहले हमारे पास ये मजबूरी थी, हम और आप कितने भी कोडिंग में एफिशिएंट हो, हमारी मजबूरी थी कि हम आप किसी सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनी को ज्वाइन करें, किसी बड़े बिजनेस मॉडल को ज्वाइन करें. हम अपना बिजनेस काम हम ही कर रहे हैं, हम ही सीईओ हैं, लेकिन हम आप अपना बिजनेस रन नहीं कर सकते थे या अपना कोई मॉडल रन नहीं कर सकते थे. एग्रीड और नॉट? बट आज जो हम 10 लोगों को हटा रहे हैं, उनके पास ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि भाई एक बंदा, आप ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटी है सर कि अगर वो घर भर 3 लोग मिलके नमकीन छानना जानते हैं तो एक पैकेजिंग मशीन खरीद लें, उनका सब कुछ मॉडल वॉडल पैकेट प्रिपेयर होकर आया, पैकिंग करें, और उसके बाद मार्केटिंग से लेके फाइनेंशियल एनालिसिस से लेके ऑडिटिंग लेके सब कुछ अवेलेबल है. तो वहां तो स्प्लिट होगी जॉब, लेकिन यहां पे जाएगी. दूसरा, लोअर लेवल पे जॉब ये खा लेगा, लेकिन जैसे 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 हमारे किसी फैकल्टी मेंबर ने कहा था ह्यूमन सेंट्रिक, हमको वर्किंग स्पेस में जाएंगे तो वहां हमें ह्यूमन सेंट्रिक स्पेस चाहिए होगी. मतलब इलीट जॉब हमें चाहिए होगी. अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी तो ओपन हो रही हैं. आप सोचिए, हमें जाने जोमेटो आया, जोमेटो ने एआई इनेबल्ड किया, तो जो हम लोग जा जाके नहीं खाते थे, आप समझिए, जो अपॉर्चुनिटी हम आप एक्सप्लोर नहीं करते थे, अब हम आप उसको भी एक्सप्लोर करते हैं. जैसे मैं एक स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट एग्जाम्पल बता रहा हूं. मैं भी लखनऊ में रहा हूं, बर्ज रहा हूं. हम लोग लखनऊ से, मान लीजिए हम लोग इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी से आए, थक के घर आ गए, थके हुए हैं. बच्चे ने कहा पापा वो आज चलो वो रॉयल कैफे में, आज मुझे बास्केट चाट खानी है, या दस्तरखान चलो आज चिकन मसाला खाना बहुत फेमस है, आप लोगों को पता होगा, हम लोग तो जाते थे. तो क्या रोज आप तैयार हो जाते थे क्या? आज भी आप नहीं तैयार होंगे?
नहीं, रोज तो नहीं होते.
आप नहीं तैयार होंगे, नहीं तैयार होंगे, जबकि आपको पता है कि यार वो 200 रुपए खर्चा है. बच्चा 2 पराठे कह रहा है, चिकन मसाला कह रहा है, तो क्वार्टर इतने मिल जाता, आ जाए. अब आपके पास एआई इनेबल्ड सिस्टम है, आपने जोमेटो उठाया, क्लिक किया, भैया तुमको क्या चाहिए, वहां जोमेटो वाला पूरा थर्मोकोल में. और अब तो देखिए इनेबलमेंट कर दिया कि वेज एक्सक्लूसिव डिलीवरी चाहिए या मिक्स डिलीवरी चाहिए आपको, ये भी तक ऑप्शन दे दिया कि भैया आप बहुत बड़े पंडित हैं तो आप वेज एक्सक्लूसिव डिलीवरी ले लीजिए, तो आपको दिक्कत नहीं। आप घर पहुंचे, आपने तुरंत ऑर्डर किया, चले आए। पहले भैया सब्जी नहीं लाए तो कितनी लड़ा, अरे मटर भूल गए आप, भैया ग्रोसरी उठाओ आप ब्लिंकिट से लेके। तो ब्लिंकिट में जो डिलीवरी बॉय है उसकी तो जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी बढ़ी ना। तो बिजनेस का एक्सपेंशन हो रहा है। जो चाट हम लोग जा जाके नहीं खा पाते थे, अब सोचिए वाजपेयी जी की पूड़ी अगर हमें इंदिरा नगर से खाने जाना है, या सफेदाबाद से, या इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी से, जितने की उनकी पूड़ी है, उससे ज्यादा तो कार का पेट्रोल लग जाएगा। अब किसी को अगर आपकी फैकल्टी ने इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी में बैठे बैठे कहा सर आप पार्टी दीजिए, तो सर को अब टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, वहीं से बैठे बैठे बर्गर ऑर्डर किया और डिलीवरी बॉय लेके आ गया, तो उनकी सेल भी तो बढ़ी। और अगर सेल बढ़ी तो जो जनरेट कर रहा है, जो भी रॉ मटेरियल जनरेट कर रहे हैं, तो कंपनसेटिंग है, समवेयर इट इज गोइंग टू कंप्रोमाइज, बट इन टोटलिटी आप ये जान लीजिए एआई कोई जॉब नहीं खाने वाला है। अब कोई बच्चा अगर थोड़ा सा भी सिंसियर है, काम करना चाह रहा है, तो उसको जॉब मिल रही है, चाहे जिस डोमेन में मिल रही है, जो बैठ के, और इसी एआई की वजह से मिली है सर। आज कोई बच्चा चाहे, अगर किसी को थोड़ा सा फंडामेंटल नॉलेज है, आपने पता नहीं सुना होगा, ऑर्सिड एआई है, ऑर्सिड एआई, ऑर्किड एआई, ऑर्बिट एआई, कि हम आप 2 घंटा टाइम देके केवल मैथमेटिकल प्रॉब्लम या सॉल्व करके उनका दे दें, केवल डाटा प्रिपेयर करें, उसका भी वो हमें $100 पे कर रहे हैं। तो आज जो हमारा 25,000 में किसी प्राइवेट कॉलेज में मैथमेटिक्स का अच्छा टीचर पढ़ा रहा है, या उसको एक ही टीचर चाहिए जो 10 टीचर घर बैठा है, वो अपना ऑनलाइन ट्यूटोरियल चला सकता है। तो अपॉर्चुनिटीज आर मिक्स्ड इन दैट वे, वी शुड आंसर इन लाइक दैट, एंड वी शुड इनकरेज आवर स्टूडेंट्स टू ग्रैब दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी, क्योंकि अभी वो यंगर एज में है, उनकी रिस्क लेने की कैपेबिलिटीज बहुत ज्यादा हैं, वो ये सब लर्न करेंगे, और फंडामेंटल उसके लिए जरूरी है। अगर कोई बच्चा ये सोचे कि वो आपकी क्लास मिस करके केवल ऑनलाइन लेक्चर लेके कर देगा, तो ऑनलाइन लेक्चर का अभी भी ये ड्रॉबैक है कि वो ह्यूमन सेंट्रिक और कस्टमाइज नहीं है, कॉग्निटिव फैक्शंस बहुत ज्यादा इन्वॉल्व नहीं है। आप किसी बच्चे की शक्ल देख के आज भी जान जा रहे हो कि लो फील कर रहा है, कैसा फील कर रहा है, लेकिन किसी भी एआई इनेबल्ड ट्यूटरिंग सिस्टम में अभी ये कैपेबिलिटी नहीं है। तो वी शुड एनकरेज देम टू लर्न द फंडामेंटल्स, क्योंकि बड़ी बड़ी बातें हम सब, आप कहीं भी चले जाइए, जो आदमी को एआई का ये नहीं पता, वो बड़ी बड़ी बातें बता देगा। अरे एआई फंडामेंटल कंप्यूटर एल्गोरिथम ही है भैया, डाटा ही आज भी जा रहा हो, चाहे डीप लर्निंग मॉडल, बस हमारे आपके पास डाटा सेंटर नहीं है, हम आप 42 बिलियन बाइट्स प्रोसेसिंग के लिए कैपेबल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नहीं, इसलिए हम आप नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। ऐसा नहीं कि वहां जो मेटा में इंजीनियर बैठा है वही केवल जान रहा है कि कैसे डाटा इंप्लीमेंट होगा। इवन इन कॉग्निटिव डोमेन एंड स्पेसिफिक डोमेन वी ऑल नो बेटर, इन बेटर वे, हाउ इट इज गोइंग टू बी प्रोसेस्ड। तो बी होपफुल फॉर दैट। बच्चों को या किसी को, हम सबको भी डरने की जरूरत नहीं है। ये डेमोक्रेटाइज कर रहा है सिस्टम को, उनको डेमोक्रेटाइजेशन का मतलब समझाइए, दे विल बी ग्लैड एनफ। एनी अदर क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम एनी फैकल्टी मेंबर प्लीज?
थैंक यू
or
सर,
any
थैंक यू।
suggestion from anyone, it's really welcome because no one is expert in this। मैं यहाँ से बोल रहा हूँ, इसका मतलब मैं एक्सपर्ट नहीं हूँ। हमारी जो भी फैकल्टी मेंबर्स ज्वाइन किए हैं, दे आर much more capable than any of us in certain domains। So if any suggestion is there or any other question or query or discussion is required, I am open for that, please go ahead। Anyone else? I think there are no questions or suggestions are welcome for from my side। One additional slide I had included in this, the mind and body। One should learn this brain computing, cognitive approaches, how our mind actually processes brain, then आपको AI और अच्छे से समझ में आने लगेगा। My research focus was in brain computing area in 2011 to 2014, and I have been benefited from that in much more way। If you will learn the mind, body and brain structure, different type of brains, their processing, और आप ये भी जान लीजिए ब्रेन में एक ही टाइप के न्यूरॉन्स नहीं हैं। नेचुरली भी हम पिरामिडिकल न्यूरॉन्स हैं, स्फेरिकल न्यूरॉन्स हैं, अल्ट्रा पिरामिडिकल न्यूरॉन्स हैं, जिनकी अलग अलग टाइप की कैपेबिलिटीज हैं, अलग अलग पार्ट्स अलग अलग टाइप की प्रोसेसिंग करते हैं। अगर ये स्टडी आप करते हैं अच्छे से, देन यू विल बी मच मोर कैपेबल टू बिल्ड सिमिलर टाइप ऑफ मॉडल्स फॉर स्पेसिफिक टाइप ऑफ प्रोसेसिंग। आप देख रहे होंगे इसमें साइड में कि इमोशन, जजमेंट, थिंकिंग के लिए अलग अलग पार्ट्स हैं, अलग अलग टाइप के न्यूरॉन्स हैं, अलग अलग टाइप के bed updations, and these all are included। If you are interested enough, you can go to study these things in any way। So that's all from my side। Anyone else or any suggestions from organizations? Then fine। Any faculty member?
Thank you so much, sir. Now I extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. Sudhakar Tripathi for sharing his valuable time, knowledge, and expertise with us today. Also, thank all the participants for their active presence and thoughtful interaction. So, Is there anyone wants to ask anything to sir? I think no one is there, sir.
Okay, thank you, Abhida ma'am, and all the organizers from my side, and my best wishes for all your future coming sessions and future activities that you are going to take through your cell.
Thank
And
you
thanks
so much,
again for
sir.
giving me this opportunity. And suggestions and other things are welcome from anyone. My email ID and my uh, contact number was written on first slide. If you are willing, so I can show it again. If anyone wants to note it, please, you can note it. My contact number is S Tripathi. Contact number is WhatsApp number 8544401883. And email ID is stripathi@recavn.ac.in. WhatsApp number is 8544401883 and email ID is stripathi@recavn.ac.in. And
So
thank
the
you, ma'am, for
organizing
this
team,
opportunity.
wants to thank you for just accepting our invitation in a very short span of time. So we are very thankful to you, sir.
No, sir, it's my pleasure to interact with all of you. We all are complementing each other in some point of time. So that's my pleasure from my side. Whenever I will be available, I will be there for you. Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.